Welcome back to The Slate. I'm Nick Maslow.
And I'm Jenny Hamilton.
Today on The Slate, we have a contestant who survived the movie 2012. But will she survive our disaster movie quiz? And we give you our top 5 favorite disastrous moments in film history. Wow, Jenny, you look really good this week.
Well, thanks, Nick. Well, you know I'm not hungover this week.
Alright guys, we've got plenty to talk about today, so let's get right down to the movie news. Don't donate your Castaway VHS to Goodwill just yet. It's going to be worth a lot of money one day. That's because Robert Zemeckis will seemingly never make a live-action movie again. Zemeckis is set to direct an adaptation of The Nutcracker. This new take on a holiday classic is still in the planning stages, but will likely feature the dazzling 3D animation we saw in other Zemeckis films, like The Polar Express and A Christmas Carol. If Zemeckis does return to the live-action pictures, look out for Forrest Gump and Radio to star in the original Kings of Window Licking. Anthony Hopkins is still edited at 72. It's been just 1 week since Hopkins took the role of Odin in Kenneth Branagh's upcoming comic book ripoff, Thor. Already, he signed up to play Ernest Hemingway in Andy Garcia's pet project, Hemingway and Fuentes. The film will chronicle Hemingway's time in Cuba during the 1940s and 1950s. Garcia will play Hemingway's Cuban friend, Gregorio Fuentes. Annette Bening will portray Hemingway's third wife, Mary. A release date has not been set, but this will keep Hopkins' streak of not playing British people very much alive. In other news, Ridley Scott is reportedly directing a Monopoly movie. Producers are still mum on the details, so we here at The Slate have thought long and hard about what we think should be in the movie. In a perfect world, Uncle Pennybags would be played by multiple Academy Award winner Daniel Day-Lewis. The community chess cards would be played by midget clones of multiple Academy Award winners Daniel Day-Lewis. Park Place would be played by multiple Academy Award winner, you've got it, Daniel Day-Lewis, but only if he looked like a building. Finally, the Get Out of Jail Free card will be played by none other than Academy Award winner Roman Polanski. Great outfit. Yogi Bear used to be cool, then World War II happened. So what better time to make a live-action CGI movie about Jellystone's finest than now? Well, folks, it's going to happen. Eric Brevig, best known for ruining Journey to the Center of the Earth, will helm this adaptation of the Hanna-Barbera legend. The film boasts an all-star cast. Dan Aykroyd, known for being funny, 20 years ago? Then there's Anna Faris, known for starring in the infamous Scary Movie sequels. Also, Justin Timberlake, whose acting credentials include having a boxed penis on SNL. Yogi Bear will begin shooting in December in the breathtaking locales of New Zealand. When Peter Jackson heard that his picturesque homeland would be used as the backdrop for a Yogi Bear movie, he wrote an angry email to Warner Brothers. Then he ate Orlando Bloom. And now we're going to toss it over to Jenny, who has a new contestant for our quiz show on disaster films.
I'm here with Kylie Banks, ready to take on our tough questions based on disaster flicks. Are you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's get started. Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt played two storm tracers with a death wish in this whirlwind of a film.
Twister.
Correct. What is the name of the tracking device used in the film Twister to monitor the tornadoes?
Dorothy.
Yes, just like from The Wizard of Oz. Number 3, who plays the president in Deep Impact?
Your mom.
Oh, she would have done a good job, but it was Morgan Freeman. Pierce Brosnan and Lyndon Hamilton battle some fury and volcano in this B movie.
Volcano.
No, it was Dante's Peak. This Men in Black lead starred in this action-packed film, Volcano.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah. Before he broke up with Pamela? I don't know. Which one of Angelina Jolie's old farts starred as NASA director Truman in Armageddon?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Yes, isn't he a looker? What caused the world to freeze in the day after tomorrow?
An ice age.
Well, everybody would assume that, but actually the truth is it was Dennis Quaid's acting.
True.
So, True or false? Independence Day is and always will be the greatest disaster film, or actually the greatest film of all time.
True.
I mean, it is true. I mean, killing aliens, it's great. Kevin Dillon, aka Johnny Drama, dies like a champ in this remake of a 1970s cruise ship disaster movie.
It's not Titanic, but I'm not sure.
I mean, it is another big ship, but it's Poseidon. All right, who is hotter, Jeff Goldblum in Independence Day or Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park?
Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park.
Okay, well, I would think that too, but actually he's like the hottest all the time.
Oh.
If you watched
True.
our quiz last time, you would have gotten that answer right. According to the Mayans, in what year will the world end?
2012.
I know. That's not very far away. How many careers will be ruined after the release of the movie 2012?
Everyone who was in it.
Oh, exactly. And then Danny Glover should have just quit a long time ago after Operation Dumbo Drop. Who plays the greatest president in the history of film?
I have no idea.
Bill Pullman.
Oh, of course.
Of course. What was the best part of Independence Day?
Will Smith.
Okay, I agree with her, even though the answer is every part is Independence Day, but Will Smith for sure. He was in his prime. Now, your last question. Do you like to party?
Heck yeah.
Oh, okay. She did great. Now, folks, did she get the 10 out of 15 correct? Oh, I think even if she didn't, she's going to get a prize. These are all the questions. You got enough questions to get an independent flag from the home of our editor, Stephen Rico.
Yay.
It's going to be
Amazing.
awesome to fly high.
Good morning. Good morning. In less than an hour, idiots from here will join others from around the world. And they'll be watching the biggest piece of crap in the history of mankind. Biggest piece of crap. That title used to belong to Transformers 2, but not anymore. Perhaps it is fate that today is the 4th of July, and you will once again be fighting for our freedom. Not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from 2012. There is only one way to defeat this dastardly threat, and that is by making an Independence Day sequel. We can't be consumed by our petty differences or a need to have a fully coherent script anymore. We will be united in our common interest, should we win the day. The 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not stand in line all through the night. It is physically impossible for all of us to vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate another Independence Day.
Thank you, Danny. This week on Take 5, we give you our top 5 most disastrous moments in film history.
In at number 5, some CGI character overacts on his way to certain death in Armageddon.
At number 4, Philip Seymour Hoffman delivers a disastrous line in Twister.
The suck zone is the point, basically, at which the twister sucks you up.
At number 3, Randy Quaid pilots his fighter jet into the bowels of an alien aircraft.
Hello, boys! I'm back!
At number 2, a third-class passenger unfortunately bangs his head on the propeller in Titanic.
And at number 1, an utter catastrophe unfolds at the gas station amidst the music of George Michael in Zoolander. Thanks for watching UMTV's The Slate. Be sure to check us out on YouTube and Facebook, and tune in to all other great shows on UMTV.
Since you actually stuck with us for all 10 minutes of our show, we now reward you with the best of Randy Quaid and Independence Day.